Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations. Much love and respect to you. I came out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. We're the brothers here at the branch of Great Millstone, Montreal. All right. And, you know, if I didn't say it before, all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yeah, man, like I was just having a conversation with the brothers, you know, going into some things that I was, you know, dealing with health. You know, we were just having a little chat. And I was just talking about the cacao, because the Levites use something called gres cacao, right? They use it also to, you know, basically to grow their rod, which, right? But the thing is with that, it moves the blood flow. So that's why it works for the rod, because what it's doing is it's making see, I don't want to get too graphic, but you know, we're men here, okay? We're grown people, okay? What it does is it makes it fuller. That's really what it's doing. It's making it fuller because it's rushing more blood, all right? So when you rub that on your body, I was saying that's good for your whole body because it will help with circulation. And it's good for the muscles because if you have an issue, you have an issue in a particular place, let's say your finger, and it's lacking nutrients, right, or whatever. What carries the nutrients? The blood. Matter of fact, the scripture says the life. Matter of fact, get that, okay? Get that real quick, because that's what carries the nutrients from the heart throughout the body. And then from the legs back up through the body, because your calves are a second heart. Your calves also pump the blood from your legs to the rest of your body as well. Okay, that's the second heart. That's why your calf circulation is important too. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Leviticus 17:10, and whatsoever man there be of the house of Israel, or of the sojourners that sojourn among you, that eateth any manner of blood, I will even set my face against that soul that eateth blood, and will cut him off.
We're not supposed to be eating steak tartare. Mm-hmm. We're not supposed to be eating, certain things. Certain brothers stay away from liver too. Certain brothers say that. I heard elders say that. But, I don't know the ins and outs, some brothers like to taste the liver. I don't know if the blood is still in the liver or not once it's cooked out. I don't know. So, but at the end of the day, we're supposed to stay away from blood. Okay, me personally, I don't like the taste of liver. Personally, I think it's weird in my personal opinion. Go ahead.
It says, and will cut him off from among the people.
Mm-hmm.
For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar.
That's the life of the flesh is in the blood. That word for life should be chawa. Either chawa or chaya. He's in the blue letters. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what does it say? You got it, brother?
Yeah, it says
in the right.
Bring it, brother.
Napal.
Nepal?
No, Napash. I said Nepal. Napash.
The life?
Yeah, it says life. Soul life. For Leviticus 17:11, it says the life, the word is Napash. Okay.
Okay. Soul. Okay. And what is the definition? Get the definition.
It says soul, self, life, creature, person, aptat, mind.
Yeah, which a soul is what animates you. Okay, what makes you lively. You get the word animated. Okay, so that's what a soul does. That's why, when Jake has music, they call it what? Soul music, because it has life to it. It has a lively vibration. Okay, so the blood is where the life is what makes everything operate in the body. Okay, because if blood is not going to your hand, what's going to happen? It's going to die. Right? See, so it's a lot of times people got these big feet, and the feet is swole up. It's a lack of circulation. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, that cacao, which, when I was researching the cacao more yesterday, and going, and when you look into ancient cultures, they always looked at it tied to vitality, strength, and things of that, and sexual prowess too. Okay, so that's what that whole cacao was about. Not just glass cacao, but the cacao in general. So they would have certain things before they go to war, they would eat the cacao. It was like a sacred thing to the Issacharites and these different peoples. Okay, West Africa too. Okay, so that's showing you that that there's something to that. That's an ancient science. Okay, so like I was saying, with that, with the oil, you should. That's something that would be amazing for actual massages, man. It's a bit expensive, but it would help the circulation in your body, which would help your whole body. Matter of fact, look up the benefits of good circulation in the body.
Okay.
Look at the benefits of good circulation in the body. You have a precept?
No, it's not a precept. Just I looked up the spirituality of cacao. But
okay, go ahead and bring that out. Bring it out.
Okay.
I pretty much said it, but
right. Real quick, it says the spirituality of cacao is rooted in ancient Mesoamerican traditions, where the Mayans and Aztecs revered it as a sacred gift from the gods.
Yes, so they looked at it as sacred. Okay, they look at the cacao as something sacred. Okay, which I had some cacao powder I haven't used in a while. I pulled that up and I started to drink some of that yesterday, which I used to drink it, but me looking it up made me get to the spirit of, man, let me drink some of this now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says its spirit is considered a gentle, heart-opening plant medicine that fosters emotional release, deep meditation, and connection to the earth.
Heavy. Interesting. Okay, so that's it on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, like I said, the
benefits.
Yeah, and also, what do you have?
Benefits?
No, say benefits of
blood circulation.
Oh, okay, you got it. Okay, go read that, and also dealing with health. The Apocrypha speaks about a man will find medicines out of the earth. A wise man. I'm watching get that. You need to hold 20 things. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. The benefits of
and use Google if you don't know, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah. I asked the chat benefits of good blood circulation in the body.
Yep.
It says good blood circulation is important because it helps your body deliver oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and immune cells where they're needed while removing waste products.
Yeah. Oh, and also helps with removal of the waste, right? Because if the waste stays inside you, it creates toxins in the body, over influx of toxins. Okay, so you want the good circulation to remove these things, and also to transmit the good things throughout the body. Because you could be eating great, but if the circulation ain't right, it's not really benefiting you the way it's supposed to benefit you. See that? Go ahead.
It says some benefits of healthy circulation include.
And a good way to know if your circulation is working well is your hands cold. Your hands stay cold after you wake up. Does it stay hours and an hour is still your hand is still cold? When you wake up, it's normal for it to get cold, because when you wake up, what happens is the body the blood more drops from your hands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And starts going to the lower extremities and stuff like that. So, but after a while, the circulation is supposed to catch up to get back flowing around the hand. So it shouldn't take no more than 30 minutes or so for your hands to get back warm. Okay, go ahead.
It says some benefits of healthy circulation include warmer hands and feet.
There we go. That's it. See? That's it. That's the spirit. Warmer hands and feet. Okay? Go ahead.
Healthy circulation helps regulate body temperature.
You feel your feet. See if they're always cold. See, check that too. Okay, go ahead.
And reduces cold extremities. It says more energy. Your muscles and organs receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function efficiently. Better brain function, good blood flow, supports
Yeah,
concentration.
you got blood flowing to the brain, man. You know, a lot of these dudes following IUIC, their blood is not it's not flowing through the brain efficiently, man.
That cacao.
Yeah. Genesis. If you follow Genesis, man, go to the doctor. Go see Esau, man. Something is wrong with the brain circulation. Go ahead, bro.
It says good blood flow supports concentration, memory, and mental clarity.
There we go. There we go. So you want to make sure that your blood is circulating, man. Even in winter, your hands are supposed to be warm when you wake up. Unless you're in the house fucking with no goddamn heat, you know, then holler at brothers. Brothers will help you out, man. You can't be sleeping in the house with no heat, man. Okay, but at the bottom line is your hand is supposed to hands, extremities are supposed to be warm. Okay? Go ahead.
It says healthier skin, improved circulation can contribute to a healthier complexion and a better wound healing.
Better wound healing?
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, because you need, why? Because what's going to heal the wound is the nutrients coming to that area. All right? Hold on. Let's hold that.
How do you quote it?
He that is wise will not abhor. The Lord have made medicines out of the earth. The Lord will make medicines out of the earth and put KJV. That's how you find things on that's how you find things on Google, man.
Yeah.
That's how you make it easy. You don't even have to quote it perfectly. You know, on the Blue Letter you gotta quote it perfectly. On Google, you say, you know, roundabout say it, and then you put KJV at the end, so they know they're talking about the Bible.
Right.
Okay? Or GNT or whatever, you know? Go ahead. You got it? You found it yet? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is Sirach 30 and verse.
Just type in the Lord made medicines out of the earth. That's all you gotta do. And you put KJV at the end on Google?
Yeah, I always do it.
On Google.
It's Sirach 30 and
No. Let's do it like this, because we have to learn how to do it so that you know how to find these precepts. Oh, there we go. Sirach, there it is, right there. All right? And usually I put KJV after, not before. Okay, so read that, bro.
In the book of Sirach 38 and 4, the Lord had created medicine out of the earth, and he that is wise will not harbor them.
Abhor them.
Abhor them.
Yeah, he that is wise will not abhor them, because the Lord had made the medicines out of the earth.
Yeah.
I believe there's everything in the earth. I believe that you can find aids for everything.
For sure.
For hair growth, for every single thing. I believe personally, bro. I believe there is something. But everything is not unlocked to us.
Yeah.
Everything is not unlocked to us as of yet. Because, you know, we're you know, Esau, he only gets a certain amount in his kingdom.
Yeah, that's right.
In our kingdom, we're going to have everything.
That's right.
It's going to be complete.
Yep.
You know?
And the Lord said he created man out of the dust of the earth.
Right.
So everything that's in our body is there.
That's
So
right.
it's only normal that in order to rejuvenate us or help us heal, we found it in the earth.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All the minerals that are in the earth are found in man.
Wow.
You know? Let's sit on that.
Let's sit on that.
Okay. Go ahead, Maya.
Okay, this is Sirach 30. I'm going to start out verse 14. It says, better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution than a rich man that is afflicted in his body.
That's right. You just if you talk to a rich man that has all kind of illnesses, if you can take away all those illnesses and he'd be poor, he'll pick to be poor. Okay? or to have a, you know, trust me, man. It's no, life is not worth living when you're in a sickly state. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it says health and good estate of body are above all gold,
Yep,
and a strong body above infinite wealth.
that's it. Okay, a strong body, that's the of most value, man.
Yep.
All right. That's it on that.
There's more. It says there's no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart. Death is better than a bitter life.
Yeah, your heart, being joy, the joy of the heart. You know, that's something within you.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you don't need constant external things to make you happy. It's already in you. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it says death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness.
That's right. That's right. Death is better, man. You can ask those people that are in a sick state in the hospital. All right, they wake up with a constant excruciating pains. You know, they just what they think about. They don't think about what new car they're gonna buy.
Yeah.
They're thinking about the day when they are released from that pain.
Yeah.
When that problem can go away. That's what they hope for. You see? That's it on that.
Come.
You got something?
Yeah, real quick. This is Sirach 39 and verse 21. A man need not to say, what is this? Wherefore is that? For he hath made all things for their uses.
That's right. That's right. Everything has its use. Everything has its time. You know, it's just that understanding the science, you know, that takes prudence and wisdom. You know. Go ahead.
Psalms 104 and verse 14. It says, He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Yes. You know, so the herbs, the fruits and whatnot, they're made here for our service. Like, you know, we're going into, you know, the Lord made sure everything was set in place on the earth whenever you have a disease or whatnot, you know, and you find the particular herb for your ailment, and then it's going to help you with it, man.
Yeah.
You know, and the creation, like you said, is made simple. You know, certain things, certain herbs, they're shaped like certain parts of the body, man. Certain fruits like kidney beans, you know, that's for the kidney. You know, carrots kind of shaped like an eye, it helps you with your vision. So the Lord made the creation simple, man. Because even when you read Genesis, it says that the Lord made the herbs and the fruits, that's going to be the food, in other words, for you, man. You know, to restore you, right?
Yeah.
So that's how it is, man. You know, you don't need to go to Esau to get no chemically made drug.
Yeah.
That's not even gonna help you with your ailment, man. It's only gonna help to mask the symptoms. You know, because Esau doesn't deal with actual healing, man.
That's right.
You know, because there's no money coming to his pockets like that. You know. Yeah, the scripture say, "What? Be thy own physician." You know what I'm saying? And especially in this age, you know, you got the internet, ChatGPT, YouTube. You know, you take a few hours out of your day, do some research. Hey, you're gonna find the necessary herbs and whatnot, man. And plus, you have the brotherhood. You know, what more do you need?
Yeah. Jake is lazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. That's on that? Okay, go ahead, Shaquat.
The precept doesn't time this.
No, I'm talking about we're reading
So
some.
chat. It says, continuing on, it says, better muscle performance and recovery. Muscles receive more oxygen during exercise and recover more effectively afterward. It says, stronger immune response. Blood
Yeah,
carries.
you sore, you do a workout, you sore for 2-3 days.
Yes.
It's going to be sore for 3 days. Right? Unless you're just coming back to working out. Go ahead.
It says stronger immune response. Blood carries white blood cells that help fight infections.
That's going to help your immune system. Right? Right?
It says reduce swelling, good circulation.
Or like I said, when the people, they have that gout and their foot's all big and swole up,
Mm.
that's because of what? Bad circulation. Right?
It says good circulation helps prevent fluid from pooling in the legs, ankles, and feet.
There we go. There we go. All right. Sit on that.
Last one, it says better sexual function.
Mhm.
Adequate blood flow is important for sexual arousal and erectile function.
Yeah, well, you know, in the ancient world, they didn't have no erectile dysfunction. Madness. Now you got young guys, the teenagers having erectile dysfunction, you know? 20s, in their 20s having erectile dysfunction, right? Okay? So that's caused by this society.
Yeah.
You know, the diet that you have, you know, the cortisol, you know, the lack of activity, all these different things create a bad recipe, man.
Yeah.
Right? That leads to destruction, man. All right? Now, oh, Esau, you're turning of things upside down. Okay? Matter of fact, you get that book, Kusha. You're turning of things upside down. All right? You got something else?
Yeah, this is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value.
You're physicians of no value, man.
Yeah.
You know? So their whole thing is about they're liars.
Yeah.
Okay? So if they tell you something, you don't believe it, you do your own research.
Sure.
Okay? Because Esau would tell you that butter is no good for you. Butter is great for you, man. The real butter.
Right.
You know, they'll tell you margarine is better.
Yeah.
Why? So that they can sell their petroleum-based chemicals, man.
Yeah.
In the street. That's poison. Margarine is poison. I remember my mother used to buy the fucking margarine. And then what happens when you eat that shit, when you eat those different things, what happens is you crave that more than you crave the real stuff.
Yeah.
Then you taste the real stuff, you're like, this is nasty.
Yeah.
I remember I used to eat the Winnie the Pooh honey. You know? I used to eat the goddamn the Aunt Jemima syrup. I didn't want no other syrup. I couldn't touch no other syrup. Any other syrup was dirty to me, bro.
Yeah.
Only Aunt Jemima. I want to see the nigga woman on the cover with the head wrap. That's it.
With a smile,
If I didn't see that, it would have smiled.
Mm.
If I didn't see that, I didn't want it. It's not good for the pancakes.
Yeah.
But it's fake.
Yes,
It's thick. It's
Course.
gooey. It's not the way syrup is supposed to be. It's full of fructose and glucose,
Yeah. Corn syrup.
corn syrup, right? But that's back then. If I taste that now, I think I tasted like years ago though. But if I go and taste that now, that's gonna taste nasty to me.
Yeah.
You see? But it's obvious because what you become adapted and conformed to the way that Esau has going on.
Yeah.
And Esau adds things in these foods to make it addictive too.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So to where, like the brother was saying, if you don't have that, you don't want anything else, man. You know?
Yeah, weaponized food. Right?
You weaponized it.
Yeah. Which even what's it called? My sister's kid, you know, she's feeding this nigga fucking GMO food and shit. And when he used to come to the crib and cook food, he didn't want that shit.
Yeah.
This guy would want him to get McDonald's or some chicken
Right.
nuggets. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You have to force him to eat the actual home cooked meal, man.
Yeah.
Showing you how these things, they're addictive, man. You know, if you have a child, but you're not supposed to have them eat those abominations, bro.
That's right.
You know, you have them eating right things, fruit, home cooked food, man. You know?
Yeah, they basically they corrupt their own children, man.
Yeah.
They corrupt their own children, bro.
GMO.
You know, and that's why you got a man. You're supposed to be a man. A real man, he ain't gonna allow his kid to keep eating fucking food like that. And these modern men, these weirdos, they allow them. They don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's go get some ice cream. Let's go get some. Yo, all right, back in the day. No, you're going home to food at the home.
Yeah.
Food at the house. They'll curse you out, man. There's food at the house.
Yeah.
'Cause my pops was rough too. My pops didn't talk. Right? My pops talk rough. Understand?
There's food, eh?
There's food at the house. No. You understand?
Crying and shit.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the ones that didn't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean the ones that kept giving their kid that what happened? They became addicted. I remember this one kid, you know, I grew up with, man. He was portly from when he was young. You know, portly means overweight. He had these skinny legs but a big upper body.
Yeah.
You know? And I remember one time I knew this nigga was addicted to the shit because he had fucking, and I was a kid, I was like in elementary, like he brought like McDonald's to the like he brought McDonald's to school, to elementary. And then, you know, I just took, say, oh, give me some of the McDonald's. And, I took 2 fries, bro, ate it, And then after I took 2 fries and walked away, he started crying. I said, wait a minute. I only took 2 fucking fries.
Yo, that's crazy.
You know, but the way he was crying was like he lost 2 extra bites that he can't get back.
Yeah, that's a,
You understand what I'm saying? No, but the way he was, I was like, yo, I was surprised. Like, yo, even back then, I was like, are you serious, bro? I took 2 fucking fries. And like he was mourning over the fries. Right? No, straight up. He was mourning over the fries. I couldn't believe it. Jake.
Wow.
But you see, and so I was like, yo, so you know what? This was Shalom. This that's an example of what would happen. And he was raised by his mom, Dukes. Okay, when you constantly give them that. All right, what's going to happen? They're going to become addicted to it, man.
Yeah.
Right? The scriptures speak about be not conformed to this world. Give me that, man. Give me that, man, because it conforms us. It conformed us, man.
yeah.
And we eat every day. You coming from school, a big thing of Frosted Flakes. Huh? Frosted Flakes. Lucky Charms. Fruit Loops. And now Esau's telling you that Lucky Charms is more nutritious than something. I can't remember what he said. Like
I think I seen that bullshit too,
more nutritious than bananas. Something he said some
Some
crazy
madness,
shit,
bro.
bro. And then and this is why he has to go into captivity, man. I don't remember what he said, but it was like something like a natural food, He said the Lucky Charms is more. I said, my goodness, Lucky Charms. Like he couldn't even have said like the mini wheat or the mini wheat. At least it looks healthy,
Yeah, it looks healthy.
Nigga said Lucky Charms. I said, goddamn. Go ahead, bro.
Cereal's demonic.
Yeah, you gotta go. And chat will probably back him up. Yeah, if you didn't know the nutrient compounds of the horseshoes and the clover leaves with the green. Come get the fuck out of here, man.
Madness.
This is madness, man. We're in a bizarre world, man. Okay? Be not conformed to this world. You got that? Go ahead.
I got that Lucky Charms.
Go ahead.
This is Lucky
Hold on, let me get be not conformed to this world.
Yeah, Romans 12, and I'm starting at 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that
I'm
you
gonna do a lesson on Lucky Charm, the demonic elf, the demonic leprechaun and the cover portal. But the devil put the devil horns on him. This is where Lucky Charms will bring you. Go ahead.
that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world.
Be not conformed. What does it mean to conform? Look at that word conform. Okay? These people are conformed to this world, man. We're not conformed to this. We're outside of this world, man. We're outside of this world. We're in it, but we're outside of it, man. And they see it. They feel it. You know? They see it and they feel it, bro.
Yeah.
Okay? They're supposed to feel it, bro. I like it when they feel it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact, bro. What you got, bro? Conform. Go ahead.
I got that etymology.
Bring it up. Oh, okay. Bring it out, etymology.
Okay, this is conform. It says be obedient. It says comply, agree, make, or be similar to be agreeable.
Yeah, you agree. When you go to eat that crap that they feed you and call it food, you're agreeing to them poisoning you. Okay? You're agreeing to eating chemicals, feeding it to your children. Right? Just like they're going to agree to what? Take the chip.
Yeah.
They're going to agree to take the MOTB, man. That's them being conformed to this world. That's them being bound, worshiping the image of the beast. Right? It says being obedient. Read that again.
Yeah, it says be obedient.
And being obedient. Not obedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but obedient to the beast. See? You see? You can even tie that word, I'm looking at it, you can tie that word conform into worshiping of the beast. Because you're being obedient to it.
Yeah.
All right? So it's the same thing. Once you take that chip, that's the ultimate form of obedience and conformation. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says It says make or be similar, be agreeable.
Be similar. Be similar. Right? We ain't supposed to do the things of this world.
That's right.
The
That's right.
average
That's right.
Jake does in this world.
Yeah.
Because these Jakes are fucking carbon copies, bro.
Oh, all of them.
They're carbon copies, bro. When they see me moving, they say I'm moving my hat, bro. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, wow. You know, and Jake kind of, oh my God, what's up with this? You know, like he different. Like he moving different.
Right.
He moving like us.
Right.
And I talk different.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
We're supposed to operate differently. We're supposed to operate according to, you know, the spirit that Yahweh Shah put in us.
That's right.
We're supposed to flow, man. They got Jake in a box.
Yeah.
Jake gotta wear Jordans.
Yeah.
He gotta, you know, he gotta have a certain look to him. He can't just rock his beard natural. You know?
Right.
Oh no, it's too scruffy. Nah, I got to be fresh with the beard, just like this. Okay? And get more girls than you. Now what? You see? Well, you see, but that's a whole new thought process, man. Jake, if he's not in the barbershop every week, his confidence goes down.
I understand.
100%. Go ahead.
It
That nigga Drewski did a skit on that. Them dudes that never want to leave their hat.
Oh, okay.
You know, he said you gotta go into the club, you gotta take out your hat. Yo, that's crazy, yo. That's crazy. I remember that shit. I remember being like that. I remember my hair was fucked up. If I had the hat on, they told me I couldn't. Yo, that's mad, bro. You serious? We're going to another place.
Yeah.
Okay, or you take it off and the whole time you feel embarrassed because your head is all shaped, because you had an afro, your head was, the shape of the hat.
Not just.
Huh?
You didn't do that.
The
Just,
hairline?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
It says be agreeable. It says to fashion, to form, to shape.
And that's what a woman is supposed to do to you, by the way. She's supposed to be agreeable. She's supposed to form to you and be like you.
Yeah.
These niggas nowadays, they're being like them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're allowing them to conform them. You see that? Oh, come with me and go patiner. I don't want to patiner. I don't want to go. I don't like ski. No, be a patiner. T'es plate. You're your boy. I'll be that. You know, I gotta, I'll tell her what King David said. You know, the other women of the nation will not think I'm born. Okay? Okay? That's what I told her at NW the other day, man. She kept calling my name. I don't fuck with you long. Go ahead, bro.
It says to fashion, to form, to shape, educate, modify.
You modify, man. So you're modifying your ways because that's not the ways of our forefathers. Give me that. How have you become a degenerate branch unto me? That's not the ways of our forefathers. We were not brought up like that as a nation originally. So when we modify our ways to be like Esau or to fit into his society, we become weaker. We become worse. Look at Jake. Look at Jake now. Right? Just go walk up the street and look at the average Jake, look in their eyes and look how they operate, man. Very, very low vibrational, man. Go ahead, bro. There's more?
That was in the definition.
I'm checking the drawer. Not the top, but the bottom one.
Got something real quick?
Yeah.
Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways.
Yeah, the wicked. You taught the wicked one your ways. Okay. Because you become so wicked, you have to show Esau how to do it.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to twerk.
Okay.
For real.
Yeah. Jake is an influential people by nature, But a lot of the wicked ways we actually were forced upon by Esau.
That's right.
Got something?
Yep.
This is Proverbs 12:26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduces them. And the righteous is the Israelites, the so-called Black Latinos and Native American, and his neighbor is the Edomites, which has rule over us right now. So we're being seduced by his ways, man. And he's pushed these wicked ways upon our people, and basically, we ran with it, and now we're teaching them, the wicked of our people is teaching them more wickedness, man. Scripture says we have overpassed the deeds of the wicked, You know what I'm saying?
They have overpassed the diesel.
They have overpassed the diesel wicked. Yeah, just correct that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's it. That's what they do, man.
Mhm.
All right. What you got?
Jeremiah 2:21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holding a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Yeah. So the Lord planted us to be noble.
Yep.
He planted us to be righteous, to have wisdom. Okay. And how do we become degenerate? How do we fall from that way? Okay.
Yep.
You look at Jake now, man. Jake is he's not in that royal mindset. He has a slave mentality, man. Right? Pathetic slave mentality. That's how Jake operates, man. Because they really another thing, Jake don't believe in himself. Jake hates himself. So when he sees another Jake, he sees an enemy. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Come listen.
Okay, that's it on that? Okay, go ahead, man.
This is
Yo, knock him off of that. Take him off of that. I don't want that TV. I don't want no accidents happening with that TV.
This is Jeremiah 6 in verse 16. It says, Thus said the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
Yeah, you want to find the old path. You want to go back to the ancient way. Okay? Not Esau's modern way. All right? Because this is a way of death. This is a way of really backwardsness.
Yeah.
All right? Because even when the kingdom is established, we're going back to the ancient way. All right? And not just the Roman time. No, I'm talking about the time of Adam. We're going back to that. You see? And we're going to move forward in the correct direction.
That's right.
All right? Because there's a direction to go. It doesn't mean that, knowledge can't increase. Knowledge can increase, but it can increase in the right direction. Now, knowledge is increasing on the left-hand side. Right? Because it's dating robots. That's the knowledge? To date a machine? Basically, they're dating elements. If you want to be real. That's the height of man. To do this madness.
Yeah.
To pollute the water.
Right.
Huh?
You said ex machina, yeah. So basically to merge with technology, you know? Or you're saying technology is moving so fast that we gotta catch up. So in order to catch up, you gotta put this device in you.
Yeah. And then they got these niggas sounding like robots, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no side effects. I don't see any side effects. No, I feel great.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Any other questions?
Notice it's like positive responses, bro.
Sound like a robot.
Yeah.
Like you just press a button in the back and you shut off, you know?
Yeah.
It's through. That's what you want to be?
Yeah.
A big fucking scar in your fucking side of your head?
Oh my goodness.
You bugged up, man.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you know come on, man. If he reads the Bible, he probably fucking his fucking smoke might come out of his fucking head. This is malfunctioning. Malfunctioning. Probably fucking malfunction, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the connection to the Most High is done. You got a fucking the mark inside of him, man. Matter of fact, let's get Revelation. Get Revelation the 13th chapter, Baruch Hashem.
Because when you watch the videos of him before he got, because I saw the video before.
I was looking for that.
Yeah, a long time ago. He wasn't speaking like that.
He wasn't speaking. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, he wasn't
I couldn't
speaking
find
like
it. Okay, send it to the chat, Baruch Hashem.
If I can find it back, it's a long time ago I seen him.
Oh, you seen him a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the beginning of the process, he was recording.
I couldn't find his name.
Yeah, he has Instagram, no? I believe he has an Instagram.
Okay, well, I'll look it up another time. We'll look it up another time after. Lord willing, and just send it to the chat because I was wondering if I was like, this nigga, I bet you he wasn't even talking like that before he got the chip in his fucking brain. And even the other dude who got the chip, he kind of talks like a robot too in a sense. But that nigga's worse. That nigga sounds even worse than him. The other dude who was paralyzed, like he kind of, he has those pauses and shit, but that dude sounds worse than him. Go ahead.
In Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to.
And with him, they had to there was something happened, like all the wires detached, in his brain and all kind of shit. The dude who was paralyzed. Then they had to go do surgery and they had to, fix it up. So imagine that. Every time something happens with your fucking brain chip, they gotta go into your brain.
Yeah.
And fiddle with things.
Yeah. Get an update. It's ridiculous, man.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, and he has a hat to charge it. Oh, he puts on a hat that's a charger.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine living like that, bro? Just also you can play chess.
Yeah. Long distance.
I was thinking about all the people in Sweden that got the chip a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
We never hear what's going on with them.
Yeah, they're not gonna promote nothing negative.
You know?
Nothing negative is gonna be allowed to be on the mainstream.
Wow.
Just like the scene like the juice. Where did you didn't see a whole bunch of people be, oh, I got the shakes. You see how much videos of people got the shakes and different problems with that. That wasn't being put on mainstream music. This they definitely ain't putting it on. It's all gonna be peaches and cream.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I healed this. I healed that. All right. All they're gonna show is the miracles.
Wow.
Matter of fact, start up at like verse
12.
Okay, not so much 12. Start up like 13.
Okay. It says here, Revelation 13 and 13, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of man.
Yeah, so now their bombs, their nuclear missiles, that's all wonders.
Yeah.
That's things that the earth didn't see before that. They never seen power like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was power. That was a power move when they
Yep.
dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yep.
That put fear. That made the earth to tremble. Go ahead.
And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles.
Right, so that's classified as a miracle, bombs. But this technology, the brain chip and the chip in the hand, that's all technology. The internet, that's all miracles, man. The fact that you can see somebody here, we could talk to a brother that's in Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miracle, man. Okay, go ahead.
Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by the sword, and did live. And he had power to give life unto
See, and it's all tied to those miracles. It's all tied to what it can do. Go ahead.
Yeah. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Yeah, and all that would not worship the image of the beast are gonna have to be put to death in their eyes. Okay, because they can't go forward in their new NWO, man. Right? That's how they're gonna look at them. And part of the thing they're gonna do is gonna starve them out, cut their access to things. Okay? And the elect is gonna have to rely on faith.
That's right.
Okay?
Which is the old path. The path of our ancestors. They believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
It says that the righteous man will not lean upon them that smote them.
Will no longer lean upon them. That's Go ahead.
It says here, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's it. So no man could buy or sell unless you receive that mark. So that mark, right, is tied to what you being able to function in society. It's not just going to be for buying and selling. It's also going to be for your ID, for your health card, for your passport. For your criminal record, your driving record, everything. It's going to be on that chip. All right. You sit on that.
Yeah.
Okay. You got something on us? Okay. Who got something? Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 10 and verse 20. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant, in that day it says that the remnant of Israel is such as are escaped from the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. So the elect is not going to trust in Esau's system, man. When that time comes where Esau Edom is going to implement the MOTB, which is the CHIP, we're not going to fold and you know, willingly sign up and take it whether in the hand or in the forehead. We're not going to do that surgical process, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Because the warning is plain and simple within the scriptures. You take it, this is what's going to happen. You don't take it, the Lord's going to, you know, if you trust in the Lord, He's going to take care of you, man. You know? And like you said, that's part of the old way, man. You know, trusting, maintaining your faith in the Lord, man.
That's right.
Regardless of what happens. Because the elect will not be deceived, man. You know, we know that our needs are going to be attacked because, you know, if you don't have that, you can't pay for your bills, can't get food, things of that nature. But the Lord's going to make a way, man.
Yep.
So that you do get food, you do get water, you do get shelter. You know, however that the Lord does it, it will happen. It might be even through someone that has the CHIP that's going to help you. Who knows? You know, because we have a good report when we're out and about in the world. You know what I'm saying? People know us. They know what type of people that we are. If they take the CHIP, they might help us. Who knows? You don't know.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord's hand is not short that He cannot save, man.
That's right.
You know, He has all type of different scenarios of how He's going to help His men.
That's right. It's already laid up.
Yeah.
That's
You
right.
know.
But concerning that, I seen there's something in China, people that in the system they cannot help because they know, they,
Oh.
you know,
Okay.
they know it, they can't turn it up.
Yeah. We worship a different power, man.
You know, but I'm talking about people that's
Of
trying
course.
to, that, you know,
Yeah.
the chips.
That's right. But the Lord controls all spirits, man.
Yeah,
It says, surely the Lord will entreat thee well in the day of slacking. The Lord will make thy enemy to treat thee well in the day of evil.
That's right.
You know, so the Lord controls the spirits of all men. You know.
And hey, and the thing is, the Most High puts people in trances too.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, where they don't even know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
They just do it, you know, in the
Yeah.
spirit. Like even
Yeah.
remember the apostles? They speak about the story about when they were about to get locked up,
Yeah.
and then some Amalekite chick just jumped up and said, "No, these men are innocent," and like a spirit jumped on her.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of protect, like basically be fiery to protect them, to help them. You know what I'm saying? And then when the apostle Ramla went to, like, he seen her somewhere and went to thank her, she's like, "Oh, what the hell?" She looked like he was like a crazy, get that fuck away from me type.
Wow. See.
So that was she was in a trance, you know, like a spirit was on her.
Yo,
That's right.
If the Most High put a spirit on somebody, man, ain't nothing they could do, man.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, they might realize afterward, how I done.
Yeah.
But you already gone, you already eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, verse 21, it says, "The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power."
Yeah, the Most High has secret agents out here anyway.
Well, in fact.
Yeah, secret
Yeah.
agents, angels,
Angels, man.
all kind of things, man.
That's right.
All right, they might say, "Swipe your hand." The spirit might tell you, "You know what? Swipe my hand," and you might swipe it and might read it. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 144,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 144,000 come up to you know.
You
Go
know.
ahead.
Yeah, it's because I don't know which brother it was, but they had a dream, which is, you know, a vision of, you know, one of the members within their group that took the CHIP and they didn't take it, and they were in a scenario to where that, I don't know what, they had to cross some type of door, like that you had to scan your CHIP, you know, and that individual, he took the CHIP, then they didn't take it, and they got to pass through it. And then, you know, the thing read that they had the CHIP, you know?
That's right. That's right.
Well, the other guy, he took it and he was through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just backing up the brother's point, things like that, you know, might happen, will occur. You know, to where that, you know, Esau's system gets bamboozled thinking that you have the CHIP, but you don't.
Yep.
But you get your food, you're good, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They shall hope for the wide and they shall not see. They shall not. How do you say it? How does it go? The elect will hope. How does it say the righteous will hope for the wide or something along those lines? But at the end of the day,
Shall suffer straight things.
yes,
I got it.
That's it. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is 2 Ezra 7 to the point in verse 18. "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that have
Yeah, because we're gonna have to go through the same type of system, the same madness that's gonna be happening as everyone else. But the difference is we have hope. We have a help.
That's right.
Okay, we have, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna show the difference. He's gonna show why.
That's
You don't
right,
show
bro.
why it's important to follow him. Go ahead.
It says, "For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wise."
Yeah, so when that they ain't gonna have hope, but they gonna suffer the same straightness.
Yeah, man.
You see, they're gonna be going through the same thing, but they're not gonna have hope. Lord ain't have nobody setting them up to get extra food. Nobody setting them up to get them, showing them miracles to get them out of situations. Ain't nobody, they ain't got none of that going on.
That's right, that's right.
But they done sold out. They done took the chip.
Fucking through.
You know? Matter of fact, you can even get 2nd Ezra
Yeah, I'm
16. Okay, yeah, see my eyes on point. Go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and I'll start at verse 68. It says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach, and trodden under foot."
So you're gonna be having derision and reproach if you consent and take the chip. You know, it's gonna be to your own shame. Just like the people that took the juice. Those people that took the juice, trust me, they're not bragging about I'm a juicer.
No.
You know, they got a t-shirt say I'm a juicer. They're not bragging about that. They were bragging at that time. They were bragging. You remember? I am double juiced. Yeah, okay.
Got the booster.
You understand? Now they're, trust me, they're ashamed.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't know what the hell is inside of them. I feel different. Yeah, you feel different. Okay? Go ahead. So it's going to be much worse with the sea hit. Right?
Yeah, it says, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord."
A great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. So they're going to be coming after the men of the Lord. Right? We see with this bill C9 that's getting ready to pass. And we're at the last stage.
You passing?
No, they didn't pass yet. We're at the last stage. Now they're just making an amendment to add nooses as something something that's dealing with hate symbols. Yeah, whatever. How much nooses you guys seen at your work? Huh? How much of you went to work and you seen a noose? Give me a break, man. Give me a fucking break, man. Right? He's setting up the stage. Okay? To what? To come against the men of the Lord. All right? So once that drops, things are going to change. I'm going to holler up top, see, see what Apostle Hall got to say, man. And things are going to have to change. Because we can't just be moving the same way.
Yeah.
And Esau is setting up
Trap.
a blatant trap.
Yeah.
He set up a blatant trap there. He's going, go chill in the trap. No, we just go, there's cheese in there. No. Oh, even Yahweh Shai, when they plotted to kill him, he said he no more found one amongst the Jews. Give me that. Give me that. He no more. He's therefore want no more amongst the Jews after they threatened to put him to death.
Right. Yeah. That's basically him applying that precept of Proverbs where it says, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Yeah.
And we are prudent. We're not stupid. Why would you go there? This is literal trap. It's not even camouflage or nothing.
Yeah.
You're just gonna straight up put your 2 feet inside and get caught. Come on, bro. That's when you apply wisdom, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
So we're not we don't have no simple-minded leaders like these other camps telling you to take the juice.
Crazy.
So we're not moving in a simple mindset, man.
That's right, that's right.
As soon as I seen that, from before I hit up one of the bishops, said, "Listen, just alert the apostle, this is coming."
That's right, that's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And then I said, once this comes, we got to you know what I mean? I didn't say it like that. I didn't get it in order, but you know what I mean. I was just telling, giving a heads up of what's coming to alert the apostle. People are simple. Get a bishop now. I was just asking the bishop, please, can you tell the apostle Har such and such, and then or just make him aware of this, and so like when that thing does pass, I'm gonna also alert the bishop too, like bishop, this is here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is here. So we gotta make it's pretty much here, even before it passed, because once it's already like once they make the amendment, it's just waiting the signature.
Yeah.
So once the amendment is done, We gotta look. Every brother should be watching. All you brothers here, all you brothers in Toronto, you know, Brother Mahaza, all you brothers should be watching to see when this, including myself, to see when this thing actually is amended.
Yeah.
So that boom, now we can make an alert.
Amendments mean become law.
No, amendment means to change. Amendment would be in French. Amendment, well, anyways, to change something. They want to make a change. Okay. So that's the point. Okay, it's like a small tweak, tweak a little something, and then they're gonna put it forward. You understand? Go ahead. Hold on. Who was reading? Anyone was reading? Okay, go ahead. Read the precept.
Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves.
Oh, I need that Yahweh Shai when he said he was gonna stuck out. That's what I said. Right? But you can read that first.
Come. Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove.
Yeah, be ye as wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove, because we're in the midst of wolves. Okay? So if we're sheep in the midst of wolves, we're just going to be slapping the wolves in the face, running up in front of the wolves. Ah, boo boo. No, we're going to be moving with wisdom, man.
Sorry.
Okay? Try to stay low, stay in the cut.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what? We're at that time, man. We're at that time where persecution is coming.
Yes, sir.
And seriousness is coming. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Like even you said, like even Yahweh Shai had to finesse sometimes. You know?
I'm about to read it. I'm about to read one of the times, right? That's it on that?
That's on it.
Okay, go ahead, read that.
John 11 and verse 50, verse 49, and one of them, named Cephas, being the high priest that same year, said, Caiaphas, being the high priest that same year, said unto them, Ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not. And this spake he not of himself, but being high priest that year, he prophesied that Yahushua should die for that nation, and that not for the nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of the Most High that were scattered abroad.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 53, then from that day forth they took counsel together for to put him to death. Yahushua therefore walked no more openly.
Yeah, because Caiaphas, he spoke prophecy, through the spirit that jumped on him to speak something that's prophetic, but he didn't even understand what the real meaning of it. Him dying for the nation, because he was thinking that the Romans just gonna kill him, but he died for the nation for the Most High, so the Most High won't destroy you. That's what he didn't understand. Go ahead.
Verse 54, Yahushua therefore walked no more openly among the Jews, but went thence unto a country near to the wilderness.
See, so he done went somewhere else to the wilderness. Yeah. Because he heard they were getting ready to kill him. Then how should I say, I am he, just walking the midst. No, he said, no, I'm okay, they're trying to put me to death, let me move on. Using wisdom. You see? Well, you got that dude, we call Elmer Fudd, that one prophet with a rebbe. I'm the baddest prophet. Now he'll stay. He'll go in the mist with a staff in a replica ephod on his neck. Talking about I'm the top prophet. Some of these dudes, man, need to get their head checked, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro, man.
It says, Yahushua therefore walked no more openly among the Jews, but went thence unto a country near to the wilderness, into a city called Ephraim, and there continued with his disciples. And the Jews' Passover was nigh at hand, and many went out of the country up to Jerusalem before the Passover to purify themselves. Then sought they for Yahushua and spake among themselves, as they stood in the temple, What think ye, that he will not come to the feast? Now both the chief priests and the Pharisees have given a commandment that if any man knew where he were, he shall show it, that they might take him.
Yeah, so Yahweh Shai, he used wisdom, man. Okay? If a serpent is in a vulnerable place, he's not going to stay there. Right? Serpent is going to move to some place that's safe. All right? So we have to apply that same type of wisdom in these times that we're coming into, because this is Acts 2.0, man.
That's right, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? And some brothers will be martyrs. Some brothers will be martyrs. Some brothers will, have to glorify Yahweh Shai in that way. Okay? But if that's your lot to be a martyr, there's no way you can go around it anyway. You just got to go through it. Right? But before that, best believe Yahweh Shai is going to be raising up our spirits to show us, man, he's really with us, so that even when we go in like a good, hopeful spirit. Like we know what's coming, man. We know what's next. We know Yahweh Shai is working with us. You know what I'm saying? So we know glory is right after that. So it's a totally different spirit, man. Okay, that's it on that.
Like Stephen was doing miracles. He's doing many mighty works in the name of Yahweh Shai. And when he was stoned, he saw the glory of the Heavenly Father and His Son Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
So he was convinced. He had inner peace.
Yes.
And that angered them more. That's right. He was at rest, man.
That's right. That's right. We're at peace.
That's right.
We're at peace. The scriptures speak about it, but they are at peace.
Yeah.
They seem to die.
Yeah.
And does any brother know the meaning of the name Stephen? Excuse me. Does anybody know the meaning of the name Stephen? Stephen means crown or glory.
Wow.
Right? Crown is another way to say glory. Okay?
Well, it says, be faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life.
That's what he got.
Yeah.
That's what Stephen got.
Yeah.
He got a crown of life. You see that? You have the precept. Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 3:1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
They are in peace. What? Internally.
That's right.
Internally, man. It's about the internal peace.
That's right. That's right.
These people don't have internal peace, man.
Mm-hmm.
They may go to a lake one day and have peace for that moment, but really internally they don't have peace, man. Okay? We have peace knowing the truth, the good news.
That's right.
All right? Matter of fact, if you could look that word torment in the regular dictionary, see what it says.
Okay.
Okay?
There's more?
Go ahead.
And Yahweh Shai said, peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth. The Lord Yahweh Shai gives us true peace through the truth, through the Holy Spirit. It says, verse 4, for though they be punished in the sight of man, yet is their hope full of immortality.
That's right.
That's it, man. And that's the mindset that we're putting on, the mindset of immortality.
Yeah.
Right? Knowing this truth, we have an immortal mindset.
That's right.
Before it really translated into the physical.
Yeah.
We're putting on that immortal mindset, knowing that Yahweh Shai conquered death. Having not sinned, and he conquered it for us too, man. Yahweh Shai said, there be some standing here that shall not taste of death. And even those that die in Yahweh Shai that we're going into, they're going to be raised up, man, and be with Yahweh Shai before those that remain. So really, we have that immortal mindset, man.
Right.
Death has no power over us, man.
That's right, brother.
Yahweh Shai.
That's right, brother.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let's read that word torment.
Yep, this is the word torment in the regular Google definition. It says torment refers to extreme physical or mental suffering, anguish.
Oh, the mental suffering, that's a whole another thing, because when you got that mental suffering, it's worse than the physical. Okay, there's a saying that the anticipation of death is worse than death itself. Okay, so these people, they're plagued in the mind. Okay, so the elect is not plagued in the mind, because the elect has that peace in Yahweh Shai.
Yes, that's right.
All right, so we understand things that they don't understand, but which gives us the peace that we need. We
Yes,
don't
sir.
even understand the spirit realm. What's better
Yes,
than
sir.
that?
Yes, sir.
We understand the spirit realm. We understand what we're going after. This. We understand that what we're going after is better, way better than this.
Yeah.
Like we know it. It's not a guess or a
Yeah.
wonder.
No,
Because
no,
you're
we
really
know.
in the world. You say, "Oh, you're believing
No, no, we know.
and you really wonder, "Am I gonna see black?"
Yeah.
You really don't know the fuck. You're like, "Oh, they're gone forever." That's why when someone dies, you bug out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Someone your mom dudes probably you bug out because you really think that like you're gone
They gonna speak.
Yeah.
because you don't have the understanding.
Yeah.
5 years went by, still mourning the same.
Yeah. Like no, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
That's
That's
why-
5 years ago. That's right. That's too long.
That's why within the laws, I think it's what a few days, you mourn, 7 days, you
yeah.
mourn. Afterwards, you go on about your day, bro.
Yeah.
Because back then we understood what happened after death, man. You go to the spirit world and you have peace, man. Yeah, I mean, it was common knowledge within our people, man. It's only now, since we discontinued from our heritage, we don't know, well, Jake doesn't know what happens after, man. They're still mourning the same person, man. Having on the fucking phone and shit,
Posters.
Crazy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says extreme physical or mental suffering.
And then little do they know that person might be back on the earth. You pass them in the stroller. Judy,
Shit.
little kid squirt the gun at you. That's Judy.
Yeah.
That's Judy right there squirting the gun at you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The water gun. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says extreme physical or mental suffering, anguish,
Yeah.
or the persistent harassment that causes it.
Oh.
Yeah. So, hey, man. Yeah, these people get played by demons too.
Yeah.
Right? But they don't have the defense. The defense is faith,
Mm-hmm.
a shield,
That's right.
okay, that can keep hoard those things away from you. It can protect you from those things.
That's right.
Looking at the future, looking at what's to come, looking at what the end result.
That's right.
That's it on that.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Okay, go ahead.
the book of Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril of sword? As is written, for thy sake we all kill, all day long we all are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, all of these things we are more than conqueror through him
Yeah.
that love us.
Yeah, we have to conquer through Yahushua. He wants us to conquer. He doesn't want us in that weak ass spirit, man. That mopey every day. You're moping every day. You're weak. You gotta remember joy in this thing, man.
That's right.
Right,
You gotta remember the joy, man.
That's
You have to, man.
That's
And a lot of times the joy is the reason you're not seeing the joy too. Is first of all, you're not looking at the future, but then you got things that's affecting you. But a lot of those things that's now that's affecting you because you ain't working on certain shit you're supposed to work on.
That's true.
And when you work on those certain things, it's gonna make it better. It's gonna be hard, it'll be this, that, but it's gonna make everything better. That's what it does. That's how wisdom operates. Okay? But see, brothers don't go through the process of doing that because you're thinking about the now rather than the end. Right? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning, man. So a lot of it is that. A lot of it, the Lord said, like, a man will get mad. There's a precept said, man will get mad at me, but it's for his own thing. Man will do something. I remember I brought it out a while ago. Like, man will get mad at me, and it be his own self for his own wickedness, for his own stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta look at things like that too, man. So it all depends, man. Yeah, I can't get the full quote on my brain, but I know I brought it out like maybe a couple months ago. I don't even remember, bro.
Drew?
It's in Job. You got it?
I'll find it.
Okay. What you got, bro?
Yeah, this is Sirach 33 and verse 1. There shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Yahushai. But in temptation, even again, he will deliver him.
Yeah, he's gonna deliver him because that comes to that fear. The fears of the name of Yahweh, the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Yahweh, Yahushai. You gotta be rooted in those names. And you can't be thinking, oh, maybe that's not the name. You think maybe, oh, that might not be the name. You're done. You're through. And And by the way, you're damned if you eat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? You're damned you consuming this truth and you really don't believe.
Wow.
And then you have the nerve to consume the Passover? Nah, bro. This thing is a faith, man. And if you don't have the faith, you really shouldn't have been coming to the Passover. You should have been sitting your ass at home. You know, but maybe what's his name? Maybe Hakad's right, man. How do we know that's the ancient Hebrew? Go ahead, man.
True.
Well, you see, but that goes back to the blood circulation.
Cacao, man.
Go ahead. Oh, speak of the devil. Go ahead. Speak of the angels. Go ahead.
Sirach 2 and verse 13. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
So you don't believe, you're not going to be defended, man.
That's right.
You know, because the Lord requires belief, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, because when you don't believe, that means you're limiting the power of the power that you're serving.
That's right.
You know, and we have complete faith that in any circumstances that we put in, the Lord's gonna come through, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and with man this might be impossible, but with the Lord everything is possible. That's the mentality that you're supposed to have, man. And when you have that, you have faith in that, bro. Hey, you're good. You know, but if you doubt this shit, then you're through, man. Second guessing this, that, hey, the Lord's gonna see you don't believe, man. So He's not gonna pull through for you, man.
Well, you know, some brothers, they get weak.
Right.
And they may second guess. We all get that, that situation. You know,
Uncertainty.
Yahushua had his time of weakness,
Right.
right? But it's about fighting through the weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what it's about. That's why there's a word that you said when you read that last scripture. What did you word you said? Is it contend? Read the scripture again that you read. Huh?
You want me to read it back?
Yeah, read the scripture you read it.
Okay, Romans 8:35. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all day long, we are accounted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors.
Conquerors, to conquer.
Right. Okay.
Okay? You go through the thing, you could have a time of weakness.
Right.
You could even have a time of disbelief. Thomas had that.
Yeah.
Okay? But then, after that, he repented. He said, oh, my Lord, my power. You understand what I'm saying? You have to conquer that. You see, you got brothers, people that, you know, they get the disbelief and they just lean on the disbelief.
Right.
Yeah.
What about this? What about that? Throwing about questions, man.
That's right, that's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what about, well, maybe it ain't? And then they keep that shit in their mind. And then when a Christian come about, you know, they might be walking on a Jehovah Witness, hand them one of the papers, and they get taken.
You hold on to the skirt.
They hold on to the skirt of the Jehovah Witness. Through. That's what happened to them niggas in Boston, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Christian took them. And they would be out there hours debating the Christian. That one particular dude with those guys. Yeah, or this. And you know why he was debating? Because he was trying to convince himself. That's why you kept debating like that over and over. I'm like, spend all this time with a Christian. I'm like, yo, it's like 2024. Why are we still debating with these Christians like this?
Yeah.
But now you know why, because he really didn't believe, man.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't lean on that belief. You got to rebuke that belief, or rebuke that disbelief, the incredulity, and come into the mindset of belief. Go ahead, bro.
Conquerors through him that loves us.
That's right. Go ahead, bro. So somebody else read.
I'm looking for some. It's in the book of Proverbs. This is that faint in the day of adversity.
Oh, okay.
I got you.
That's the precept you asked for.
Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 19 and 3. People ruin, in the NLT, people ruin their lives by their own foolishness and then are angry at the Lord.
That's right. Read that again. Read that again.
Proverbs 19, Proverbs 19 and 3. People ruin their lives by their own foolishness.
By their own food, with their own stupidity, man. Okay, so some of the things in our life that man, this is that, there's things that we have to get dealt with ourselves.
That's right.
Okay? Things that you ain't addressing. Okay? That you gotta address and deal with. Because you ain't even looking at it. I'm thinking it's all, it doesn't matter when you're in the flesh. Okay? Nah. Alright? People got demons on them. They got different spirits on them that they ain't fighting, man. They ain't fighting. You gotta fight all that shit. You gotta be perfect. You have to be perfect. And you ain't coming to this truth 80%, 70%. Now you came to this truth. You're lucky if you came to the truth at 2%. Okay? You have a lot to work on. All of us have a lot to work on when we came into this truth. When we came into this truth, we had a lot to work on, man. There's a lot of aspects, man, that need to be dealt with, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 19:3. People.
No, we coming from the world. What is all this stuff that was wiped in, put into us from the world? What is all this stuff? You know? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Proverbs 19:3. People ruin their lives by their own foolishness, and then are angry at the Lord.
Yeah. You can't be angry at the Lord, man. You gotta take accountability, man. You know? When it comes to those things, man. Go ahead, bro. Alright, go ahead, bro.
Lamentations 3 and verse 39.
Suit selection.
Wherefore does a living man complain, a man for the punishment of his sins? Let us search and try our ways and turn again to Yahweh.
Go break it down, bro.
Right, so it's about examining ourselves, you know? You don't have a habit of pointing the finger. You know, really, the reason why you're in this particular condition is because of your own failures, you know, your own faults.
Sure.
You know? So you gotta search out your ways, man. You know, examine yourself. And if you don't know where's the issue at, pray to Yahweh Shem Shai to show you. I believe it's in Job. It says, you know, where I'm at fault, show me. You know, I'm roughly paraphrasing. You know.
Oh, King David spoke about secret sins.
Yeah.
Some sins.
That's it.
I'm supposed to keep the water flowing.
That's what the Lord delights in. You know, person that's actually self-examining himself, man. That's a sign of integrity. You know, and sincerity. You know.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay, bring it up.
In the book of James 1 and 13, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High, for the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man.
Yeah, well, that's Satan. It's really Satan that tempts you.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead.
Well, he's called the tempter. You know, when he came to our Lord after he fasted 40 days and 40 nights, and when the tempter came to him.
That's
You know, it wasn't the Lord that came and none. You know, the left hand Satan, because that's his duty, that's his job to tempt and try men to see, you know, if they're gonna maintain their integrity or if they're gonna maintain their integrity and their faith in the Lord, man. You know, so like the brother read earlier in the NLT, man, hey, you're the one that's doing the wrong. Okay? It's on you. So once again, you have to hold yourself accountable, and you know, you adjust, man. You repent, and then you move on.
That's right, that's right.
Right.
I'll go back with James 1 and 14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed.
Yeah, so you drawn away. That means you left that spiritual mindset. You know, mind state. You know, you went to the cardinal side. You know.
That's right.
All right. The more you lean to the cardinal side, the more you're drawn away from Yahweh Shem Shai.
That's right.
You
That's
know.
right.
So how can you blame him?
That's right.
You know. And really, the scripture says that the Lord gives you a choice, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Present to you life and death.
Yeah.
You know. Every day we're making choices, man. Right?
Then when lust had conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good gift and every perfect
So
gift.
that's it. So lust bring forth sin, and sin bring forth death.
That's
You
right,
know?
that's
So It's a pattern. So one thing leads to another. You know. So knowing that, then you gotta remove from sin. It says, flee from sin as from the face of a serpent.
That's
If
right.
thou coming too near, it will bite thee. It says that the bite thereof is as, it leads to death. I'm paraphrasing the precept since I read it. You know. There you go, man. So you really want to draw nigh to Yahweh Bashmi Shai, man.
That's right.
Okay.
This is Sirach 21 and verse 1. It says, my son, hast thou sinned? Do so no more. But ask pardon for thy former sins.
Right. You want to ask for forgiveness for your former sins, and that's what the Lord delights in. It says, a broken spirit and a contrite heart, the Lord will not despise.
Yeah.
One that acknowledges his sin. See, the one scripture says that if you say you have no sin, you call the Most High a liar, right?
Yeah.
And the truth is not in.
And the truth is not in you. You know. And basically, you don't need the Lord, man. The Lord came for those that acknowledge their sins. And that are seeking for health, man.
Right. Yeah, he even said it when he was on the seaside. Them that are whole need not a physician. He was referring to the wicked scribes and Pharisees because they thought they were good.
Yeah.
Based upon them following the law and whatnot, they don't need Yahweh Shai. So they're good. You don't need me. I came here for the sinners, man. For those that actually seeking for healing. Because they had a controversy against the Lord because he was hating out publicans and sinners. But that's who he came for, man. Those that are actually coming in the right mindset towards him.
That's right.
Continuing on, it says, verse 2, it says, flee from sin as from the face of a serpent. For if thou comest near to it, it will bite thee. The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion, slaying the souls of men.
Slaying the souls of men, man. Right? So it hurts your own soul.
That's right.
It leads to your own destruction. So, all they that hate me love death. If you separate from Yahweh Shai, you're hurting your own soul, man.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah, it says, verse 3, all iniquity is as a two-edged sword, the wounds thereof cannot be healed. That's it.
Now, was it on that one?
Okay, this is I have another one here. This is Ecclesiastes 7, verse 12. In the NIV, it says, wisdom is a shelter as money is a shelter. But the advantage of knowledge is this: wisdom preserves those who have it. Okay, so it's a shelter. It protects you. All right?
Yeah.
It doesn't just, it's not just there to make you to boast. It's actually to protect you. Okay? And it's only a protection if you use it. Right? If you don't use it and you just go ahead and about your business and think you got it without going into wisdom, then that's on you. All right? And you have to apply the wisdom in every aspect, man. Every aspect. Because if you don't apply the wisdom in certain aspects, well, that's the aspect that you're vulnerable. That's the aspect that's without shelter.
That's why you have to put on the whole armor.
That's right.
And as it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So let's do that. That stability again goes into safety. If you're stable, you're safe. And it starts with the knowledge. It starts with the name. As the name being a strong tower against evil. So you know where to run to, and you know who provides that wisdom.
Right, and it's just to add to the point too, because like you read, it said wisdom is a preserver, and it makes me think of how that in the truth, wisdom or this truth is synonymous to honey, and honey, it doesn't expire. It has properties to where that it could heal you. It has antioxidant properties. So that's how wisdom is. You have that wisdom is gonna keep you from a lot of harm.
Right.
It's actually preserving and protecting you, man.
Right.
That's
You
right.
know?
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
James 1 and 5. But if any of you lack of wisdom, let him ask of the Most High that give it to all men liberally and upbraid it not, and it shall be given him.
Yeah. And wisdom is a thing that's really gotten through experience.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, you know, you have to go through different
Right.
things, and then another thing you want to do is you want to reflect.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, when you go through these things and examine and see, you know, why this transpired, how it can transpire differently through applying the scriptures.
That's right.
Okay, and that's how you gain that wisdom. Man.
That's right, bro.
You
That's
know?
right.
And that's what's going to preserve you. Go ahead, bro.
That's right, bro. So it's gonna prevent you from falling in the same ditch.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know,
Over and over again.
over and over again. You're supposed to learn, you know, and apply it, man.
Well, you can keep falling the same because sometimes we get comfortable with the way we are, the way we've been conformed, right? And to leave from that is a discomfort.
That's right.
So we get comfortable with the same ditch, because it brings a comfort, right, for the flesh, but it ends up destroying us. It ends up setting us up for things that are not good, that we regret. You know what I mean? Instead of us going through the bitter of changing, because change is not comfortable. Okay, the bitter of changing, and then when we start to change and we start to conform in a new way, then now we see the benefit later on of the change. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro. That's it on that. You want to say something else?
I have you said.
Okay, what?
This is Sirach 34, and in verse, I'll start at verse 9. It says, a man that hath traveled.
And take it from me, man. Changing, you know, when you know it's for the better, is very, very beneficial. Done it multiple times, multiple scenarios, multiple ways, multiple angles, and it's very beneficial. And when you do it, you're grateful that Yahweh Shemel shall put the spirit on you to do it, because you can see the benefit, you see it. But sometimes it takes time, and depending on what it is, it can take longer than something else. But you got to keep persevering through it, you know, to gain that habit. You know, we have to have a habit of doing good. You know, so the scriptures also says, be not weary in well doing, because you could get weary because now you're going down another path that's not comfortable to you at the particular moment, and then you get weary continuing in that path. Fuck it, man, I'm going back. Don't get weary in well doing. Matter of fact, give me that scripture, Zabak. Don't get weary in well doing. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is Sirach 34 and verse 9. It says, a man that hath traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom.
Experience. Meaning what? When you go to the etymology, to try out.
Yes, sir.
So he that has much, that's why age in his truth is important too. Because you can only get certain levels of experience in a short period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like some men get more than others in their time, like more than others that had that time. You know, because everyone gets a different amount of experience. But, you know, to say you're going to cram 30 years of experience in 10 years, no. No. You know? No. You understand what I'm saying? Certain things take time and time and time and time and time. All right? So this is why, you know, the apostles and elders, you know, the knowledge and wisdom that they have, you know, is important to glean off of that, because you're literally taking off, how do you say, decades of experience to use now.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
But that's if you listen and you actually apply. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says verse 10, he that hath no
Or
experience.
to brothers that are older than you, to listen to apply. Okay, what they have seen, what they have been through, what they have tried out, what they have went through, you know, in the truth. Okay, and then then you also do have brothers that you know they have experience because they're older and you know they have certain experience in life.
Yeah.
So you have that too.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Still wisdom.
It's still wisdom, right? So you have that too, which they may not have been wise when they were going through it, but now that they're in the truth, they can reflect.
Yeah,
that's why
right, that's right.
reflecting is important.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You see that?
Yeah.
And so, oh, that's why that happened. That's why this happened. That's why that happened.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Yeah, and the truth gives you a clearer glimpse, a clearer understanding, you know, of your past. You know.
They say hindsight is 20/20.
Okay.
The 20/20 vision.
Right.
It says hindsight. Hind means behind. Looking behind is 20. Is clear.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it's like just to add to the brother's point, because especially you're in the truth now, so you could properly judge between right and wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
because a nigga in the world that has the experience, he doesn't know right and wrong. You know, you know what I'm saying? So you're in the truth, you know right and wrong. Okay, I see.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the right way. Okay, come on, makes sense. You know, that's why it says, I think it's in Proverbs, a hoary head, you know, but it's a crown of glory, especially if it's found in the way of the truth and righteousness. You know, so it's not all hoary head is a glory, man. Because I have a hoary head, complete nigga, man. I don't know if you guys seen that skit of the new skit. You know,
I'm raised.
Salam alaikum. He's a Muslim too.
Oh, that's what that hoary head, that's what it's gonna lead you to, man.
Yeah.
You know, follow me.
These niggas love me.
Yeah.
I'll see a lot of love. But where's all the love at? Go ahead. Oh yeah, he's gonna jump in. The old men that never grow up, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, verse 10, it says, he that hath no experience.
But there's a different level though. When you in the truth, the time that you have in the truth is on a higher level than the time that you spend outside of the truth. Okay, because the whole time you're in a different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a mindset of reflection. You're in a mindset of this Holy Spirit working with you to learn judgment.
Yeah.
You know, and so on and so forth. So it's a different type of experience too. Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, verse 10, he that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence.
Yeah.
When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express. I was oft time in danger of death, yet I was delivered because of these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Zabak, you ever want to ask me?
Yeah. It says here in Galatians 6 and 9, let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. In due season we shall reap if we faint not.
That's right.
But you can't faint in the well doing.
Yeah.
You cannot faint in it.
Yeah.
You know? If someone's trying to lose weight and then fuck it, and they just go back and eat the crap, they're not gonna see the result. Forget about the result. Forget about the abs. Forget about, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
Because you don't fainted. So you're just gonna be that same fat nigga that was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Although you were making progress, before you seen the real results, you fainted.
Yep.
Is he? Go ahead.
You got some?
Listen,
Listen on that? Okay, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 24 and verse 10. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small.
And that has to do with strength,
Yeah.
spiritual strength, with discipline. Okay? A lot of there's certain dudes that have discipline and everything, but then when it comes to the woman, all that goes out the window. Patience, discipline, all of it. What is that? It's true. Because his rod is he's horny. When Jake is horny, you can forget about it, man. Jake will eat mother and father. Yeah? His own house also.
Shrug the shoulder.
I'm trying to forget that one, man. That's a bad boy. Brother, please get your motherfucking hands. You better let brother treat me like Denzel Washington. Get your motherfucking hands off me.
My God.
What was the result? anyways. Huh? Disrespecting the brother for what was the result?
come back to the brother.
Come back. Come.
Well,
Lord is
understand,
within you. Go ahead.
understand understanding comes out of these situations.
It has to. That's experience.
That's experience right there.
That's experience, man. That's experience. Because even that, you looking at it, you know, it's experience too. But anyways, that's it on that. That's all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Okay, this is Proverbs 27:12. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Yeah, the super pass on our point. At the end of the day, listen, let me say something too. At the end of the day, you want them to come to you. That's the best dynamic.
That's
When
right.
they come to you,
Oh yeah.
that's when you get a proper dynamic.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of
course.
going, a little bit of
Yeah.
this and that.
Of course.
But the main thing you need to get, you want them to come to you.
Yeah.
When you get that, that's when you get the best treatment.
Yeah.
That's when you get the best relationship. Outside of that, it's corruption.
Yeah.
You got niggas holding purses and
Wait.
That's
1,000-yard stairs.
Oh God.
I'm sorry I'm late. You know,
Wait.
you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry I'm late. You know, big 6'8" nigga. I'm sorry, babes.
World champion.
Come on,
Rich.
give back your rings. Donate your rings to charity, man. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Yo.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So read that again. Says and plus you have a leverage too. You know, you came to me.
You need the leverage. It's a power that. Don't you understand their whole thing is to get the power over you?
Yeah.
Don't you? That's their whole plan.
Yeah.
So when you understand that, if you yield to them and if you show them that you need them,
No.
You're done.
that's when it comes. It's not to say you don't go and do something, you don't make moves, because you gotta do it in a particular balanced way.
Yeah.
But the dynamic can't be too 80-20. It can't be 80-20.
No. That's right.
It cannot be 80-20. It can't be 70-30. You gotta make a proper dynamic.
That's right.
You know? And okay? Because it's all a power struggle.
That's right.
It's all a power struggle. And the ones that they fucking cheat on these other niggas with is the ones that don't give a shit.
That's right.
It's the ones that we ain't doing no extra shit. They ain't doing no extra shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I went through this. That's why they all got horror stories. Oh, this and that. My ex, he did that, and then he slapped mud in my face. I'm like, oh, really? Interesting.
Well, you're a saint.
Yeah,
She's innocent.
No, but when you're coming to me, why didn't you come to me first? That's my question. Why didn't you come to me first? You coming to me after you've been dragging on what? Muddy, he gave you a swirly. Huh? Yo, the guy gave you a swirly. Huh? Put your head in the toilet. You know, remember the swirlies back in the
Shit.
Oh, you did all that? Oh, oh yeah, I'm in a cage. Oh, really?
Damn.
So now I was to treat you like a princess.
Damn.
Yeah, that was my turn to treat you like a princess now.
Fool, bro.
Now you're out the cage.
Huh?
Now you're out the cage. You're
Why?
gonna be a princess.
Damn, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Go back.
Don't be that
This
guy,
is
man.
ridiculous.
Go back to the cage.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
So you gotta understand what this thing is about, man. And it's not even about that them being in the dynamic was wicked. It's the fact that them niggas was wicked.
Yeah.
You could be in that dynamic, but the thing is, what they really need, they don't understand is they need that dynamic with a righteous man,
That's right. That's right.
right?
Yeah.
It ain't gonna abuse.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Point blank, period, man. Anyways, let's get back to where we at. Bill have a precept, pull it out.
I'll read that again.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 27:12 says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass."
But I understand, bro, because you know, Jake, we got that testosterone in us, and Jake want to get, Jake want to get, Jake want, because Jake, we love women.
100%.
What you gonna say? Jake love women, and that's been the downfall of our nation. Starting with Adam, King Solomon. So that's something that that is needed to be mastered, like in sense of self-control, not having it control you, especially when it comes to this truth. If a woman's coming between you and this truth, she gotta get cut off.
cut it.
Period.
Cut it.
Okay, this truth and a woman cannot come between you and the truth. Period. Nothing, because really the Most High is a jealous power.
Yes.
Right? So if the Most High sees that, you know, it's not gonna be good. It may not be good for her either.
No.
You understand?
That's right.
Go ahead.
I got some, still in the same topic that we're talking on.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, this is Sirach 4 and verse 30. It says, Be not as a lion in thine house,
Yeah.
nor frantic among thy servants. Like you said, if you can find, referring to the topic that we're talking about in a righteous way, because we're not going to be a lion and, start throwing you left and right in the house because, the toast wasn't done properly.
Shoot a bug at her head.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. There's gonna be a certain standard, a certain balance to where the relationship is gonna be fruitful and healthy, man. A lot like the relationship you have in the world, man, where niggas basically pimping you out, slapping you left and right.
Gorilla pimping.
Nah.
These bitches, they got
He
problems.
did come from some. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, which they have problems anyways, because they're attracted to niggas like that, bro. That's why you need to get a righteous man to put you in the right frame of mind, man, because you need guidance.
The Lord is not gonna have us be too attached to a woman that's that's wicked anyway, like that. Like
That's true.
super duper wicked. Like all these women are wicked. Let's not get it twisted. All of them, every one of them is wicked.
Right.
Your mother's wicked. All of them are
Man.
wicked.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, just keep it 100%.
That's right.
Even King Solomon said, out of 1,000, counting one by one,
Yeah.
out of one man have I found out of 1,000, but out of a woman I found none.
That's right.
Zero. And who knows women about more than King Solomon?
Yeah, that's right.
So he did experiments. Trust me, he was searching them out.
Yeah.
Okay, because he was about wisdom.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but they're not built to be righteous. We're built to be righteous. Okay, when the Most High made the commandments, he was talking to the men.
Right.
Implement this, implement that, implement this. Hold this standard, hold this standard, hold this standard. You understand?
Yeah.
The women are supposed to have containers around them. They're supposed to be controlled. See, what Esau did, he removed the containers
Yeah.
and he left chaos.
Cool now.
Okay?
Right. Yeah, so we're better than them.
Huh?
We're better than them.
Well, that's a fact. It's a fact. There ain't no question about that. Right? But a lot of these dudes are not acting like they're better than them. A lot of them, they let them, pretty much they treat them like they're better than them.
Yeah.
Like fans, and they're supposed to be our fans.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, it's off.
Yeah. It's off. It's an off dynamic. And you know what? The woman knows it's off.
Yep.
Yep.
Deep down, she knows that shit is off. Okay? So that's why when they're dealing with one dude, they're looking at the other dude, looking all over the place, the other dudes. You see? That's why most of these relationships I see, I don't envy it because I don't like what I see. I don't like the dynamic I see.
Yeah.
I say that shit don't look right, bro. I don't want, if I'm in a relationship, I don't want that relationship dynamic to be like that.
Yeah.
But you can tell he's conquered. Everything she wants to do, you can tell he's going.
Can't see.
You can't say no, bro. Hey, you want to do a pottery class? Yeah. Knowing he don't want to do it. All right, I'll do it. He's still. But that's why the scriptures say that a woman can turn a man to a piece of bread, right?
Yeah.
A whorish woman. Because why a whorish woman? Because the whorish woman, they got all the experience in the earth.
Tell you all the right.
On the left hand side, boy, they got all the experience in the earth, bro. They know how to take the right angle pictures, and it's like they got all the angles of the picture. It's like, damn,
She's the one.
this is satanic.
She's the one.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs 6 and verse. I'm gonna start at 25. It says, "Lust not after her beauty, and thine heart neither let her take thee with her eyelids."
First of all, you ain't supposed to be just looking at fucking looks. That's what the scriptures is telling you. Or you think I keep saying I don't just look at looks? That's like a next thing. That's not a thing of wisdom. That's a part, like you could, a woman to be attractive, okay, she qualifies the look part. Really, she just be looking for the threshold of what you can you can deal with attractively, and what you're not embarrassed to walk around with.
Right.
That's all I look for. What I'm not embarrassed to walk around with, like hitting the threshold. You don't need to have the perfect curve. You don't need to have all that. Okay? It's about how she treats you. That's what's gonna make shit pop. That's what's gonna make shit pop. Trust me. Okay? Cause when you tell her to jump, she gonna jump. You do that right away.
With one leg.
Yeah. Yeah, like the woman in Coming to America, man. That my CC went to go to Queens.
Brooklyn. Yeah, Queens. That's in Brooklyn. Queens. Yeah.
Insane, bro. Go ahead.
Take an American,
That's crazy.
engaged woman too. Anyways, it says, verse 6, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread.
And I see these ones. Man. Especially me and the thing I do. I see these ones, bro. Yo, bro. And I said, yo, this bitch, she breaks dudes, bro. That shit I was talking to the other day, she breaks dudes, but I'm breaking her. She's being broken. All right? She's being broken. Okay? She's being broken, brother. All right? Because what? But I see what she does. I know what she does, bro. That's a succubus. I see succubus. I know what she does. You understand? She runs and she steps on men.
I know what type of woman you are.
Okay? And she got all the tricks down packed. So when they see you, when they see us, when they see anyone, you know what the first thing they say? Okay, he's might seem strong, but he's a victim. These women look at you as a victim. Every man they talk to, they look at it as a potential victim.
Oh, victim.
Until you show them victim. Until you show them otherwise.
Yeah.
Until you show them otherwise, then they're like, nah, okay, wait a minute. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're scared.
Yeah.
Then they get nervous, brother. I tell you, I'm studying, brother. We gotta do my experiments, brother. They get nervous, brother. I see multiple of them shit scared, brother. You know what fear is? Fear, brother. So why did you fear? You beat them? I didn't beat them. I didn't raise no fist. I didn't raise no hand to them. It's the power. The power. Okay?
Good. Preach. It says,
Brother. I mean, I gotta hide behind other brothers. Brother. Not because of, you brothers don't think in the wrong way, like you gonna punch me. No, you know. It's that they're like, yo, this guy can't be controlled. I know I'm one of those. Gonna get an amen, you gotta put the couple. Hooray. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. Go ahead, bro.
yeah, it says, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
And the hunter, oh,
Mm-hmm.
brother, read that again. I didn't even think, I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about what was coming next, brother.
Good.
What's the word I just used with the V?
Yeah.
A victim.
Victim.
They hunt for precious life, brother.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm watching everything they do. They hunt for precious life. Because that's their power, bro.
Yeah.
It's to take souls, bro.
Yo.
They take souls. I'm telling you, they take souls for fun. They take the souls, they eat the heart, they move to the next heart.
To the next one, yeah.
They take the soul, they eat the heart, they move to the next heart. That's how they do it. That's what they do. But there's a science to this shit, bro. There's an art to this shit, bro. You see? Anyways, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 6 and verse 26. Yeah.
So
It
they're
says-
looking at good. So that's one of Satan's favorite vehicles. You know what I mean? What, brother?
Yeah, Proverbs 6 and verse 26. It
Well,
says-
that's what took out Sakari. That's what took out Alazar.
Yes.
That's what took out Akad now. She's doing a series. She ain't stopping with the series. She know what she said. I'm not done till my whole story's told.
Wow.
And he's texting her, and she's bringing her. Hey, he called me yesterday, and he still ain't apologized.
There's no racist.
Huh?
No, the niggas in the comic book and shit.
Oh yeah.
But that's the spirit of the Lord.
That's the spirit of the Lord.
Really, you know.
Yeah.
Not saying the Lord dealing with it.
No,
I'm
no,
saying,
no,
you know what I mean?
no.
We can be on to the left.
There's judgment. Yeah.
To the left is judgment. But like I said, that's Satan's best tool. They read that again, brother.
Proverbs 6 and verse 26.
Listen me. Yeah, I thought like a Sizzler. That one Sizzler video. Said, listen me. When you bleach your skin, listen. You lose the elasticity. You start lukewarm before your time. Man, he was cursing out the DJ the whole time while the DJ was playing the He's like, some of you pussy on DJ, you know? That was one of my favorite clips from Sizzler, bro. You know? That's alright, man. At least I'll say this, man. I respect it because at least he held his integrity, man. A lot of niggas is not willing to say that. A lot of reggae artists, righteousness and fire on and then when it comes to the telling them, no, you gotta calm down on the Batman tone. Okay, stop it. First they say, no, man, me not calm down. Me not calm down for no one. And then, but the money's gonna start coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, me start remix it. Like amend it. Huh? Oh.
Compromise.
Yeah, they compromise, man. It's a big compromise. When the money come in there,
Like Vibe Cartel.
yeah.
You see?
I didn't see. I didn't see, but I can imagine. I didn't see that, brother.
Wow.
But fucking Popcorn, he had the he's telling High Show Speed, yo, you have to behave yourself out here. No Batman business while he's wearing some faggoty. I don't know if you see
Gloves?
No, not even gloves, but it's like the shirts
Oh,
that
those
women wear that go all the way up to your knuckle. Like, what are you doing? It's like a big, it's like, what the hell?
A blouse?
It's like a blouse thing.
Yeah.
And he's telling me, no, Batman business here, no, this, that. I said, wait a minute.
It was like this.
It's hypocrisy, right? Hypocrisy. Go ahead, brother.
This is probably.
Yeah, a lot of them Benjamites are hypocrites, man. Benjamin, you listen to the tracks, it sounds all the most righteous. Oh, wow, did this come from heaven? And these are, and them same ones singing the tracks are chichi man behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
The same man singing the tracks is freaks and weirdos. So Benjamin do a lot of talking too. But then a lot of them don't practice it. Go ahead, bro.
Yep, Proverbs 6 and verse 26. It says, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
They hunt for precious life. They're looking at you. That's why I said when they look at anybody, not just brothers, anybody, the further the man look at a man as a top, they're looking at it as a potential victim. Okay, so when you really see them women and you think it's all dainty, it's all cool, these are, I don't care how nice she might be acting nice to you too. She might be doing all the right things too. But she's still looking at you as a potential victim, possibly. There may be hope, right? But if she sees that there is no hope, then you know what? She gets kind of nervous. She gets kind of nervous. See? And some of them, you know, they don't even want to really deal with that. They want to kind of like, oh my God, no. They're scared. You know? Go ahead, bro.
That was it.
Go ahead, brother. You want to chime in? Chime in if you want to chime in, brother.
No, that's
What you got for us, about? You got something, Shaquan?
No.
See. You got something?
No,
Was it cards?
Yeah. This is,
Good.
all right, this is
Give any wickednesses but little to the wickedness of a woman. Give me that.
I mean, it doesn't touch on the woman.
So what is it? What is it about?
You're turning things upside down.
It's old. We were talking about it earlier. But yeah, get that. Go ahead.
Sirach 25 and Sirach 25 and 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Yeah, the portion of a sinner fall upon her, right? But y'all, they're just full of wickedness. They're just tied to the left hand side. You know? Okay? Or they got me a righteous one. Yeah, right. And all them years you were in the truth, she was Shalom. She was the whole time she was trying to break you out of the truth. Okay? Get you to leave from concentrating on Yahweh Shem Yahweh.
That's true.
That's the whole time. Low key. That's how they operate. Alright? So anything you think that, oh no, she's with you, she didn't know. You have to, first of all, you have to look at them as the enemy that you're sleeping with. You're literally sleeping with the enemy. Okay? Because spiritually, it's there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
And their goals are opposite to your goals. It's like the flesh and the spirit. Alright? This is why, you can't break to that shit. You don't let the fucking box control you, man. That's why you gotta be able to be without the box and be comfortable with it.
That's right.
Fuck, I was looking at the screen every day. Oh, if I don't get bugged, look at the screen. Typing all fast. Oh, let me erase that. Retyping. 17 tabs. Oh, the computer's malfunctioning. It's too many tabs open, man. What's going on here, man? You know? You see one Instagram post, oh, I'm weak, I can't. Oh. You know? You get the, you have ashes prepared for when the Instagram posts pop up. And, they just put the ashes on and you just go right to the screen. You gotta be fucking stronger than that shit, man. Fuck that shit. And that shit just weakens, man. Okay? You got me tied to that shit. Fight, man. You gotta fucking fight, huh? Huh? You don't think when I fucking feel that way, you don't think it shit fucking hurts, bro? It fucking hurts, and it physically hurts my rod. But I fight through that shit. Fuck that shit, man. Okay? Yahweh Shem Shai is making me stronger through the spirit, man. Always getting stronger in that shit, bro. Okay? Because you gotta build internal strength, man. Not about faking that shit, bro. I'm not here to fake. See, these niggas, you do this, hold your masculine frame, and then fuck that, bro. These niggas is faking, right? All that fake shit. I'm not with the fake shit, bro. I'm gonna be that, bro. I am that through Yahweh Shem Shai, bro. And we're continuing to grow in that, bro. We're not faking this shit, bro. We're not hypocrites. We're not hypocrites, bro. You know? You really gotta be about it, bro. Go ahead, bro. You got some. Who's reading?
I got some.
Who's reading? Did you finish what you were reading? Okay, go ahead, brother. Bring what you want in mind.
This is Sirach 42, and verse 13. It says, "For from garments cometh a moth, and from woman wickedness."
Yeah.
It says, "Better is the surelessness of a man than..."
Yeah, but he was like the rudeness. Right? Like a man that's rude. You know? He's better than what? Go ahead.
Than a courteous woman.
Courteous woman, yeah. Courteous. Maybe polite, she maybe, offer you food and you know? Okay, but she, in her mind, is what? Sneers and nets.
Yes, sir.
That man, he just don't give a shit. In her mind is sneers and nets. A lot of wickedness. Go ahead.
A woman, I say, which bringeth shame and reproach.
Oh yeah, they bring shame and reproach for show. For show.
Oh, show.
You understand? You know? Yahweh Shem Shai is showing, how to be men. Yahweh Shem Shai is showing the men of the Lord how to be men. But before you're a man of the Lord, you gotta be a man first, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? We're supposed to be designed to learn that. Desiring to be that. In every way. You know? Sit on that?
Yeah.
What you guys are current?
This is Micah 7 and verse
Excuse me, sir.
5. Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom.
So it's another thing. You gotta know what to say. You tell them what need to be said. You know? You tell them what needs to be said. You don't necessarily gotta. You don't get them all the information. They don't need to know all the fucking information, man.
Oh, that's true.
What do you do? I do what it takes. I do what I need to do. I do what I need to do to survive.
That's a good one, man. That's it.
Oh,
That's true.
it's a joke. Asa. Right? Ça veut dire change de topic.
Ouais, change de sujet, ouais.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Yeah.
It won't work right now. You know? You know, most men get uncomfortable when they ask that. That one question, you see the man's nervousness.
This question.
That question, what you do?
Oh.
They try to add extra shit. I'm a general manager of, I'm a manager of the operations. You work in cash, man. Stop. Just stop it, man.
Because
I oversee
I oversee. I'm a coordinator. I'm a coordinator of the highest imported products. And niggas stacking cereal boxes.
no Montreal. In the region, Montreal region.
Yeah, fuck out of here, man.
Big deal.
Qualified you. Don't worry about that. Alright? But I mean, you can tell them. I mean, it ain't nothing. I tell them sometimes. But I was saying, Let's give them an example. They don't need to necessarily know. You tell them what you want to tell them, bro. Okay? See, that's what I mean with Jake. You want to say something?
Yeah, basically you were saying no pillow. How you say that? Pillow talks.
Pillow talk. Yeah,
Avoid
don't
that.
tell them too much. Don't tell them.
Yeah.
Jake is like that, man. I knew Jake's, man. I told him certain things about him. You gotta be careful because she's doing this. And the woman will come and tell me. The woman is so bold.
Yeah.
She'll tell me, I heard you saying this about. And then do the sit off. Big 6'5" nigga. You looking at him. She's talking to you, but you looking at him like, nigga.
You fucking.
I don't know shit.
Weak ass nigga. Baby. Cause he's there pillow talking. I don't want a big 6 foot nigga like that, man. Been shot, been everything. But when it comes to the woman, he's as weak as a wet tissue paper, man. Just as weak, man. You know? And then and you know what? The funny thing about her is that you could tell she respected me because she knew I didn't take no fucking shit. Right? You know? Go ahead, bro. But she knows she could play that bullshit with him all day and his emotions are going like this. Wee-wee! Go ahead, bro. That's it? You got some more?
it was in the
No, I'm talking the car was real.
Yeah, Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
Yeah, so them come the beginning of sin. So are we supposed to follow them?
Damn.
Huh?
crazy.
They came to the beginning of sin.
Yeah.
She was in paradise and decided she wanted more. That wasn't enough. So we supposed to follow them.
Damn. That's right.
And their emotions that change like the seasons.
Yeah.
Like not even seasons, like the underwear.
Like the big.
Like the time, like the hours, like the minutes. No. Okay? You supposed to fucking be in control, man.
That's right, bro.
Okay? And first of all, it's about conquering yourself.
Social guy, yeah.
It's like you have to conquer yourself. That's what it's about. You conquer yourself, you good. You good, bro. Okay? What you guys about?
Colossians 1 and 10, that ye might walk worthily of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of the Most High.
Hey, don't you know there's I was just looking up something, or I just seen a brother post something, no, a brother sent me something that said that the CIA hires women to infiltrate certain groups. Like she'll go sleep with the man in the group. You understand what I'm saying? Get all the information.
Who sent you?
Which that was in Power. Remember he was sleeping with one of the FBI agents. There's a couple of movies I think like that where they were sleeping with it was a woman and she was an FBI agent, but she was gathering information too.
Yeah. It's the movie with Matt Damon. The Good. No, it's not the Good. Is it the Good Shepherd when he's
Born.
No, not Born. Where he's he works for the CIA.
You can look it up, because I might want to watch that.
Basically, it talks about the beginning of the CIA slacking, but basically his son's girlfriend, she worked with the it's the Good Shepherd. Okay, she worked with the I forgot what it's called, the Russian intelligence, and he was of course working for the CIA. Is it KGB? I'm not too sure. Okay.
Yeah, KGB. I think that is the name of it.
KGB. But anyways, yeah, she was gathering information from the son because the son was hearing conversation with the father. The father was having stuff like that. So anyway, she ended up revealing, and then she got put to death. Man. She had to be put to death.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but we see that's why, and they can only get that. That can only work with weak men.
Yeah. Because
Because you're telling her shit that she don't need to fucking know. You get so comfortable with her, you start telling her. Well, that's the thing. You get comfortable, and then you get all your guards down,
That's
so
right,
to
yeah.
speak, and then you telling her every fucking thing. There was dudes like that in the truth. I remember there was niggas like that in the truth before, man. Where they tell their wife who got kicked out of the camp and the situation with the camp, and the wife is cursing out dudes, and all kind of madness was happening with dudes in the camp leaders. That has happened before. In Great Nostrum, I remember that shit. Camp leaders, you know. The wife had power and knew everything about what was going on.
Wow.
So it's like, but this is the sickness. This is because of fucking pillow talk. This is because of weakness. Weak men, weakness. Okay? And that can only work with weak men.
That's true.
Another thing, it's really that whole living with women shit, bro. I don't fuck with that shit. Cause it's not, I'm not saying you're wicked, but I just can't, I don't see that being beneficial to me.
There's none.
I don't see there's no benefit in that. Okay? I don't see it. All right? We ain't supposed to be up under the woman 24. Every day you come in, you're there.
Still, yeah.
Nah. Because then you know what? That breeds disrespect.
Exactly.
So you better motherfucking get your own spot. You say, let me move in. No, you stay where you at. Man. Okay? And only come when I summon you. You understand?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Judges 14.
Yeah, it's good to have your own space here. You can clear your head, you can think.
Yeah.
Write things down. She ain't watching every fucking thing you doing.
Yeah.
No, it gets fat. You reading it when you fucking at work. Go ahead.
Yeah, Judges 14 and 15.
You can't even have a journal. You have to hide the journal somewhere in the toilet, in the back of the toilet. Where you gonna hide it?
Let this be.
Huh? Go ahead.
So nasty.
Solve it. Yeah, I guess in the closet, man. Go ahead, bro.
Judges 14 and 15. And it came to pass on the seventh day that they said unto Samson's wife, entice thy husband, that he may declare unto us the riddle, lest we burn thee and thy father's house with fire. Ye have called us to take what we have. Is it not so? And Samson's wife wept before him and said, Thou dost but hate me, and lovest me not. Thou hast put forth a riddle unto the children of my people, and hast not told it to me. And he said unto her, Behold, I have not told it to my father, nor my mother. Shall I tell it to thee? And she wept before him the 7 days, while their feast lasted. And it came to pass that on the 7th day that he told her.
She broke him down.
Yep.
She broke him down. You don't necessarily do break right away, sometimes it takes time. Right? They'll pick at you, man. You know? and if you're getting weak, and you know, the knees start to buckle. Go ahead.
Yeah, it reads, it's like and it came to pass on the seventh day that he told her because she laid sore upon him.
Yeah,
and she
it
told
started to be a grievance to the spirit. You know? The thing, man. You know, it can be a grievance to your spirit, but at least if you ain't living with the chick, you can close the phone, put it on silent. But if you're living in the same fucking house, how can you put it on silent?
That's the story of Samson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a big fellow talker.
Yo, speak loud, man. So the camera can hear you, bro.
You know, I just asked the brother if that was the story of Samson.
Yeah. You know, and you know, so you know, when you at least if you're not living together, you can turn off the phone. Right? Or you can put it on silent and you don't have to address it. But if it's a thing where she's in the fucking vicinity, how can you turn her off? There's no button to turn her. You're gonna keep hearing her fucking mouth. No matter what room you go into. That energy. So come on, man. What else is it on that?
It says here, it says here, because she laid sore upon him, and she told the riddle to the children of her people.
That's it. That's it. So Samson broke, you know, because he was weak. That's another person that was became weak to him.
Yeah.
Okay, was Jake. That's Jake. Jake loves women. Okay, that's why you got all these songs now. You got all these songs that talk about women. So even going back to the 70s, even all them great songs, a lot of them was talking about women. But really, when you go to the ancient world, the songs that we were doing in the time of David was talking about the Most High.
That's right.
You know? You see? So they replaced that to talk about the woman. You know? Okay, go ahead.
That's it.
Who got something? The water's flowing, man. But I should be thinking about precepts as speakings is going on, man. Or add on, man. It's not just a sit around thing, man. What you got, bro?
So just a second. It says here in Job 39 and 13, gavest thou the godly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs on the earth, and warmeth them in the dust, and forgetteth that the
What time is it on that?
and forgetteth that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them. She is hardened.
132?
It's 2 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, cool. Go ahead.
She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because the Most High had deprived her of wisdom, neither have he imparted her understanding.
That's it. That's it. So they don't have the wisdom and understanding. So you gotta be the one to lead and to break things down to them, man. Not them lead you. And it's funny because they want to get that power. They want that power, man. They like that power, and you know what? They're scared when you got that power over them. Okay. When they feel a way behind you, they get nervous. Oh my God, it's just not good. You know, because that's not part of their plan. You know, but then some of them, you know, it's funny. Some of them they want you to kind of have that power over them. They kind of give you, you know, they kind of give you opportunities to get the power over them. But then us as men, you know, what happens is because we see the woman is into us, we become soft. And then what happens? You know what it does? It repels. Oh, okay, I got him, and they repel. You see? You understand?
Hold your master and pray.
don't listen to that shit. Let's be a man.
Yeah.
You could act like a man. So with that, anyways, we're gonna close up, man. That's it. There's a little bit more than that.
2 Timothy, it's like a 1 Timothy 2 and 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence.
That's right. You're not supposed to usurp authority. Oh, that was the instruction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because for you to usurp authority, where are you going to lead us?
Right.
To destruction.
To destruction.
To madness.
To madness.
Combination.
To the flesh. So with that, Lord, when this is edifying to the elect, when we all praise God, honor to the
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to you. I cannot push this word out, truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.